we're feeling good because we're with you, Zanzibar. Kodwa ke, you know that we always love to bring you amazing people that are going to put a smile on your face. And someone who's been doing so every Saturday on S3 at 6:30. And of course, the repeat on Monday, 9 p.m. on SABC1. It is none other than Stacy Gossayn. She's one of our queens on Tropika Island of Treasure, Zanzibar. One of the most hot places in the world. I say that because I was there with Stacy. It was very hot and it is very hot. And trust me, things are still heating up here on Tropika Island of Treasure. However, we all know that when it is hot, we need to protect our skin. And who does that better than Nivea Sun? And this is why we're finding out from Stacy Gossayn today about her adventures in Zanzibar and particularly with Nivea Sun. How are you, my gorgeous?
Good, Zanele. It's so good to be
back.
I
know. It's so lovely to see you. But you're doing the things that need to be done on Tropika Island of Treasure, ma'am.
You know, we're honestly just trying to pull through. We're trying to stay consistent.
Honey.
But like I said in the first episode, I'm not trying to let it get to my head.
Yeah.
We got to keep the hard work going and just take it challenge by challenge. Because like you say, you never know what you can throw at us.
Honey,
you know?
Listen, it is Tropika Island of Treasure after all. But, you know, with you being in Zanzibar, I feel like we needed Nivea Sun more than we ever thought, right? Yeah. Like the first day we got there, it was all on the table. And I was like, I'm never going to need all of this. We needed all of it. So talk to me a little bit about that. You know, how did Nivea Sun make your time a little bit better in Zanzibar?
Honestly, Zanele, you hit the nail on the head when you said we didn't know what we were in for.
Yes.
It was so hot.
Yeah.
We landed and we were sweating, all of us.
Yes.
So Nivea was honestly a lifesaver. I honestly didn't think I was going to need it. I'm Mediterranean, you know.
Yeah.
I've got the melanin.
Gonna tan, baby.
You know, 100%. I was like, come through summer. But no, I seriously needed all of it. And especially for me who really cares about my face, anti-aging, I honestly did not skip a day on the island without applying the Nivea SPF and also reapplying it because you know we swam.
Yeah, oh girl, there was a whole lot of swimming, but also that sun protection time, remember? You know, the time that your skin can be in the sun times the SPF, and when it's over, you need to reapply.
That was the most interesting thing. Actually, I never knew that before the show.
Me too.
And when you told us that, I was so like in the zone. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, really?
And I watched the episode last week, and that's actually when you told us.
Yes.
And I went over it again, and I actually thought to myself, that is absolutely genius.
Yeah.
So SPF most means sun protection factor.
Yeah.
And you have to, if you in the sun for 10 minutes, then you have to, I think it's times that, then you can put on SPF 10. Is that correct?
No. So you take the amount of time that your skin takes to start burning times the SPF, and that's the amount of time that you can spend in the sun before
you have to reapply.
You have to reapply, 100%.
Yes.
Yeah. Nivea made us like, you know, some scientists. That's how I feel knowing that. However, my babe, you did say you applied Nivea Sun each and every day, right?
Yeah.
Talk to me about the experience where you were like, Nivea Sun, you have come to help me. I feel like I am protected.
I will never forget day 2.
Okay.
Okay, day 1, I was there, I was ready. I was like, I don't really need... I obviously had the SPF, and specifically the Q10 one that Nivea has on my face. And I was like, I don't need this. I didn't really put on my body, even though Seth was like, put on your body.
Yes.
I was like, I'm fine. Can I tell you, I got to my room that night, I was hoeing that After Sun. That Nivea After Sun, especially the sensitive one, just gave. That was the time where I realized, okay, maybe I should put on every single day. And I did, especially the water-resistant one.
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely helped. Especially the day where we were running through the maze, not the maze, the garden.
Yes.
And you don't think it's gonna, like you're gonna burn when it rains. It rained while we were running through the garden, and I was so grateful that I put on that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I've even heard that sometimes, you know, it can be even worse when the clouds are out there. You know what I'm saying? So you always got to have that Nivea Sun on, darling.
100%.
But babe, speak to me about this. You know, in terms of Nivea Sun, I always feel like it does come to the rescue, right? In terms of just like making sure that we are protected. But I also know that it's got like a whole lot of features that we particularly like. So you mentioned the Q10. You mentioned like the After Sun. Which one's your favorite? Like the thing that you feel like is just like, is that extra added thing. So yes, you're protecting my skin, but then you're also allowing me to be like so taken care of, if you will.
Zanele, I actually have sensitive skin. My face is so sensitive.
Yeah.
So specifically the Q10 one, and they've also got the face sensitive one.
Yes.
And they even have the sensitive body sunscreen, and I think it's like an SPF 50. So for me, that is particularly what I love, is the fact that like you're not only protecting your skin from, anti-aging, but it's also for sensitive skin. So it doesn't burn your eyes when you put it on, and it really like absorbs into your skin. It doesn't sit on your face.
Yes. You see, we like to choose nice things for ourselves.
You know?
We don't want problems, especially when we're trying to win our share of $1 million in the brand new Suzuki Jimny. You know what I mean?
We can't afford to have sunscreen in our eyes, burning our eyes.
Because you got to keep your eye on the prize.
100%.
The biggest ever in Tropika Island of Treasure history, honey. Yes. But babe, talk to me as well about just like the things that you learned when it comes to sunscreen, right? So we mentioned the whole thing of the sun protection factor, times the time that you're in the sun, as well as, you know, even us just knowing when to reapply, right?
Yeah.
But what else did you learn, particularly when you were on the island, about SPF and about Nivea Sun, where you were like, okay, cool, I'm going to take this home, I'm going to use it every time, I'm going to be a part of this specific lesson?
I must say that sun protection factor was for me the biggest.
Yes.
I will say that.
Yeah.
But also to reapply, because I'm also not like a full effort type of gal where I want to continue putting on throughout the day.
Yes.
And I actually learned like you need to reapply. So for me, that's something that I've definitely taken with me, and I even have like 9 in my car.
That's my girl.
You know?
That's my girl. We look after our skin in this house. Thank you.
Because if I'm wearing my mask in theatre, it takes off all whatever I put on in the morning.
Yeah.
So then I got it in my door and I just...
I love it for you.
And then
okay? I love it for you. It's easy peasy and it's great for us. And thank you so much for coming and stopping by and just telling us about your time, my babe. I know you enjoyed it so much, especially when you're winning the whole time. Do you know what I mean? You can't help but enjoy, right?
You know?
You know what I mean? But Expresso family, Stacy, Gossayn, I know you just fell in love with her some more, so you can catch her again, Tropika Island of Treasure, 6:30 on S3. Thank you very much. However, I do want to remind you that you know Nivea Sun has always got you protected, my sweethearts. And one of my favorite things as well is that when it comes to Nivea Sun, yes, it has you covered. Yes, you stay safe and you get to enjoy your own adventures. But then there's more. Nivea is serious about wanting you to stand a chance to win, my friend, just by getting yourself a Nivea Sun product. And this is the thing. I'm here to tell you how. Watch this. Wouldn't you love to visit the home of Tropika Island of Treasure, Zanzibar? Well, you can. Buy any Nivea Sun product, dial *120*607#, and you could stand a chance to win a trip for 2 to the Safira Blue Luxury Resort and Villas in Zanzibar. Keep your till slip handy. T's and C's apply. You could be soaking up the sun in Zanzibar.